and it's Helios Suns welcome Banvit from Turkey in the foothills of the Banvit Alps. Suns are the home of the current Slovenian champions Helios. But Helios come into this game with a 1-4 record. One of the three teams propping up this group of the Basketball Champions League, in desperate need of a home win. Here's the schedule for Group A. Helios and Banvit will face it off here at 1800 CET, and then the other three games will follow across the whole of this Wednesday evening. The Group A standings, there you see how congested this group is, with Aris, Monaco and Banvit all with the 4-1 record. Nürnberg sit in fourth place, Frankfurt with a 2-3 record, then Helios, one of the three teams propping up this group with the single win. I was here game day one when they welcomed Aris into the Jubilani Arena. But now they welcome Banvit, currently unbeaten in the Turkish league, having just disposed of Anadolu Efes on the weekend. They have a 7-0 record. And Theodore Jordan at the bottom there has just had a tremendous season. Here's the Helios roster. And Coach Vulic, it's a difficult task when your team sits sixth at the moment in the Slovenian league with a 5-3 record, trying to defend the title, and then also midweek playing in the Basketball Champions League. It's a tough schedule, and once the momentum goes against you, it's a really difficult ask to turn it around. Best place to do that is on your home floor, so no bigger challenge in this group than Banvit. It's a chance for Helios to really ignite their season as they look to qualify for the second round of the Basketball Champions League. The 5 group winners and the 3 best placed second teams will go directly into the next round. Then there's a playoff for the remaining qualifiers that would leave us with 16 teams, home and away ties, old style head-to-head European basketball between the best of the continent of Europe. The biggest continental championship there is in terms of volume of games and numbers of teams participating in the Basketball Champions League in its first season, already becoming a major feature of the European basketball landscape. Banvit. Team from Bandarima in Turkey. And what a season. Jordan Theodore, as we said, had 24 points at the weekend to maintain their top spot in a 1-point win against the previously unbeaten Anadolu Efes in the Turkish Championship. He gets great support from Gasper Vidma and Jeremy Chappell. But if there is a weakness in this Banvit lineup, it's their lack of depth. 6 players play over 25 minutes, so the rotation doesn't go very deep. So it'll be interesting to see, especially with this, as this schedule begins to take its toll, how much production can Coach Filipovski get from his bench. Domzal basketball. KK Helios Suns introduced to the home fans. Common Arena 2,500 seats in the facility. It's about half full at the moment, filling up as we approach tip time here. Currently sits 6th in the Slovenian league. A Slovenian league that is a very, very competitive competition this year. No longer the traditionally cakewalk that it used to be for Olimpia Ljubljana. It's a competitive league with a lot of quality and also some exciting young players, and that's the makeup of this Helios Suns lineup. Nice combination of good non-European imports with some young talent. And as this Champions League competition progresses, if they can get a win and get some momentum, they could become a factor in terms of qualification in this group. But it has to start now, really. Otherwise, they'll get too much of a gap to make up. So wins at home are absolutely crucial. All right, here are the 3 officials for this evening's game. The 3rd team on the floor, Mr. Lazzalini from Italy, Rushka from the Czech Republic, and Vojinovic from Montenegro. Well, the Banvit line-up's no real surprise. Orelek, Lithuanian, does a really nice job at that small forward spot. Really does give this team real balance for Coach Filipovski. And Sasha Filipovski must be so pleased with the way his team sit. On top of one of the hardest leagues in Europe now, the Turkish league has so much talent, so much depth on any given night. It's a tough ask to keep winning games. Starting lineup for Helios. Thomas Gaznik, the shooting guard, really has to get some consistency from the perimeter to give this team some offensive options. That'll stretch the floor. Jaksavulic, well, great experience, knows this program inside out, and just needs a win. You've got to think that this Helios team just need a win. Just build that confidence. They've only had the one win so far, the home win against the Bakum Bears. And they just need to keep building on that. Banvit's only loss came away at Aris. And they're sitting pretty, really, only losing away from home for one game.
Very good shooter, use speed, don't be late. If you are late, go switch. Inside, move side. Be ready for double swing or you're going to struggle. You guys always show at the moment that you are...
Well, that's an interesting observation. Obviously, you know, Banvit have got guys who can fill it up from anywhere. And as Coach Vulic was trying to emphasize there, make sure you're not late. If you have to be late, switch, get someone on the ball, otherwise this team will score.
Yeah, keep space. CJ, this guy cannot cover it. Yeah. If they switch, be ready you to post up good also and to attack. Also, this foreman is not good low post defender. Yeah. Use good screen, be patient, they're playing contain to find open man. Yeah. We have small pass from the beginning, very tough. Okay. They can turn to zone from the beginning. Yeah. So if it's zone, pistol down. If it's man to man, we go two sides.
Well, there's confidence in Filipovski's pre-game there. Really born out of a 7-0 start in the Turkish League and a 4-1 start in the Champions League. And losing in Thessaloniki against Aris is There's a lot of programs who've taken that route and got that result. Interesting to see if they don't believe that this Helios team can defend the low post, then expect Casper Vidmar to get a lot of touches early. That's your dilemma if you're guarding Vidmar in particular. If you have to help down, you're going to free up some space for the offensive firepower that Banvit have from the perimeter. Jordan Theodore is just having a marvelous season. Went 9 from 13 at the weekend from the floor, and didn't miss a free throw. Played 36 minutes ago. That's sooner or later, those minutes, you're going to play with those minutes in your legs. It's going to be a tough ask to keep putting in a shift. So let's see if Helios can keep the tempo high and try and exploit that. Well, it's a welcome again, everyone, here to Slovenia. Banvit from Turkey are the visitors in the green uniform. Helios Suns, the Slovenian champions in the white, will lose the tip. And Banvit will get the first look at trying to tick it over. Theodore out top. Chapel. Great ball movement. Movement away from the ball. Jordan Theodore goes inside. Down to trying the block. Fade away. It's not going to please Coach Filipovski, so if they can't defend you in the post, you've got to go at them. Kaislink will move it on. Bounce pass to the inside. Nowhere to go. Going to travel if they can't make the pass. Well, just about recovered. We've got a foul on the play. Messy is the understatement of the first possession of either way, really. And Mutaf picks up foul number 1. Brandon Curry worked hard to make it happen. Curry has it outside, trying to work something on the inside. They go to the block. They're going to play one-on-one in the post. No need to help. Baseline jump hook. Tough move, gets the drop. Lelic, China stayed with it. The Helios have just got to be aggressive here. Major game at the weekend for Banvit. Deep 3 is off. Defensive rebound belongs to Kaisley. Oh, poor decision. Sloppy is an understatement. Jordan Theodore for 2. And he will not get an easier 2 tonight. Curry gets it into the half court. Minovic is off. Defensive rebound can't be controlled by Jordan Theodore. So, well, Curry was the last man adjudged to have touched the basketball. So let's have another look. And again, referee's absolutely right. Oh, still, Curry goes up, left down layup for 2. And both teams starting a little sloppy. Utap is fouled as Bissell tries to get up the floor, put a little pressure. Only 18 years old, Matthew Besson. 3rd year here, he's been here his whole, the large part of his junior development. Theodore. Short 2, it's good. You can't leave him alone. He's coming off of a 9-13 against one of the toughest defenses in Turkey. You cannot walk away from Jordan Theodore. Just wide open from the elbow. Ball knocked away, stolen, chance to run. Theodore leads the break, puts it on the floor. Tap moves it on. 3 has gone in transition, is off. And the ball is batted away and will belong to Helios. Has the feel here of a game with Banvit coming in to Slovenia here, confident, expecting to win. Helios with a 1-4 record. Banvit with a 4-1 record, and again, Banvit doing a great job in their domestic league. Kovic tries to post, gets fouled as he tries to make the move on Orlik. Has a little bit of size advantage to Simo Atanakanovic, but couldn't really complete the play. Draws the contact, has it out top. Curry wants and gets. 8 on the possession. Curry attacks the middle, looks to kick. Great closeout. 3's got to go up. Curry has it knocked away. 24-second violation. And Banvit's defense, well, that's the way you get yourself going. Becoming a little bit leggy, becoming a little feeling the weekend's game. Get yourself in defensive stance and get after it. Jordan Theodore, conscious of the trap, gets it off to Vidmar. Well, the layup is no good, chance to run. Curry has it in transition, gives it up, numbers down the floor. Should be and isn't easy too. Great transition basketball. Atakanovic. Little soft alley-oop for 2. Now we're going to get a whistle as Bochina just could not. Well, he almost didn't decide how he was going to play. He just kept he was trying to fight Vidmar here for position. Vidmar just went on and drew the contact. Got to lose that contact if you're the defensive player. Nice cut. Missed the 2. Chappell looks at the official, doesn't get any joy coming back. Atakanovic. Out stop, will hand off. Nicely. Faces. Pulls the trigger for 3. Count it. Thomas Geisling. Check shooting guard. That's what it says on the tin. It says he's a shooting guard, so he shot. 3 to answer is no good. Offensive rebound. Vidmar going up in traffic. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Good push by Banvit after the made basket the other way. Vidmar just rebounded in broken play. More active than everybody else. He'll go to the free throw line. As the Vidmar, like a lot of national team players, would have watched with interest yesterday as the Eurobasket 2017 draw was made in Istanbul. And Slovenia, as always, will be one of those teams that you'll look at. And if you're an opponent, you'll have to take them very, very seriously. Vidmar is obviously someone who would love to be on that Eurobasket roster. Mati Vessel sits down. And he's replaced by Georgi Lelic. Inside, outside. Rising from the same spot is Long. Offensive rebound. Bochina gets it. Nice find. Curry in the corner for 3. Count it. 12 to 5. Helios looking nice in the early stages here. Good rhythm. Sharing the ball really well. Got a whistle. Zorelek put it on the floor. Drew contact from Atanakovic. Sideline possession for Banvit. Vidmar will release the pressure, and Jordan Theodore has it. Gets into 2-point range, far too easy. Just wandered to the glass for the layup. It's so guarding him is difficult defensively. He's such a menace. He's always under control. Looks like he's ready to explode past you. If you're playing too soft, he'll just get to the basket. Very static. Bochina has it. 5 on the possession. Bochina hands it off. Baseline penetration, nowhere to go. Tough move. Great footwork. Eislink picks up his 5th point. Fundamentally so sound. 14 to 7 the hosts have it with just over 4 minutes to go. stop. Mutaf pulls the trigger for 2. Can Maxim Mutaf picks it over for his first 2 points of the game. So much offense on the perimeter for Banvit. Atanovic will find Bulcina deep in the corner for a long 2. Out of his range, really. Throws the air ball. Banvit chance to eat into the 5-point lead. Jordan goes up, doesn't get the drop. And it will still belong to Banvit. It's always a worry when Jordan Theodore goes down. Just a little bit of incidental contact. But just checking everything. Blow to the ear, always painful. Banvit are averaging 80 points a game in the Basketball Champions League. Only 9 so far in this one. The 3 is gone. Mutaf can't get it to drop. Olchina keeps it alive, but Mutaf hunts it down. Should get the easy 2. Nice follow by Chappell. He picks up his first 2 points. But he just can't get it to drop. Atanakovic gets the offensive rebound. Olchina can't control. And Banvit will have a chance to tie. And they just run out of numbers, Helios. They're always in scramble mode. Olchina sits down. Mutaf penetrates, kicks, 3 is gone, is way long. Great rebound by Vidmar. He puts it back for 2. And he is going to have a big, big night as Gasper Vidmar, unless they put a body on him. Helios with the 1-point advantage, 2:40 to go in the first. Curry comes off the high screen, feet set, fires the 3, is off. Vidmar's owning it at both ends. He could be on a career night if he carries on. Chap comes off the high screen. Theodore outside, looking at Vidmar on the inside, gives him a touch. Vidmar inside out. Way off on the 2 was Theodore. For a guy who only missed 4 shots in the whole of the win over Anadolu at the weekend. Great hands by Chappell. Banvit have numbers down the floor, but Theodore's going to slow it up. Gasper Vidmar just walks himself into the half court. Chappell on a curl, quick release on the 2 is good. There's a hell of a lot of movement away from the basketball here for Banvit. Unless you can control it with your defense and take them out of the rhythm they want, you're going to be chasing them all night. Timeout here in Slovenia. Helios want to talk it over. They trail by 1 after starting really, really brightly. They led it 14-7. They now trail 15-14. It's
mistakes with the turnovers.
The Suns timeout.
One turnover, another from nothing. Think about that. Simo, when Vidmar pick up the ball, what we said for him? Make foul. It's easy. Make foul. No point for him. Free throw shots.
Well, Honore, they are playing red. Yeah? So Theo needs back picks and step up picks. Yeah? Okay. Hey, on defense, we have 2 small fouls. 2 small fouls. Yes. Control number 7. And let's box out. First offense. Let's play normal. We play 2 side and we finish with pick and roll.
Well, contrasting timeouts. Budic just needed to make people think a little. unnecessary turnovers is his concern. Coach Filipovsky worried about the perimeter threat of Heisling. The 14-15 scoreline. Banvit would still have 2 fouls to give. Wow, the timeout obviously didn't help the turnover. Chappell will move the basketball. Rulek will move it on. Jordan Theodore will reverse the basketball. Tap, foul line. Chappell lifts, quick release. Is way long, defensive rebound. And Brandon Curry has a chance to push. No numbers down the floor. Banvit, that's great defensive transition. Ledic will move it on. We got a foul. And Chappell's going to be charged with a personal. Not a bad foul in that situation at all. Keisling put it on the floor, had created advantage as Banvit go to the bench. And Jordan Theodore sits. Sorry, Chappell sits. Curry moves it on. Got a whistle on the play. Corey Remican was making a real handful there, the 2'5" center. Just about getting in. Keisling relieved the pressure, faces it. Plenty of time, looks inside. Janovich leans back, is no good. Great work, Remican on the glass. Tries to work it onto the inside, blocked. And there's bodies all over the place. Now the referee's going to have to stop this one. That's not a good sign. Let's take a look. Jordan Theodore gets an elbow to the back of the head. Totally unintentional. You're probably going to get a good, there you go. Feeling that right then. Decent block from Kulic. Polish 2'6" power forward. And this is not a good sign for Banvit. Jordan Theodore is, or has become in a very short space of time. His first year with the team was in another basketball Champions League team, Frankfurt last year. But he really is the heartbeat. Jordan Theodore, how Banvit goes, how Theodore goes. Just an indication, he's averaging 33 minutes a game, 16 points. He's actually over 7 rebounds a game, dishing out nearly 3 assists. There's not much of a stat line where Jordan Theodore is not a factor. So he sits. Be interesting to see how Banvit deal without him on the floor. Ulusoy is in the game at the point. Almost stolen by Brandon Curry. Ulusoy will move it on. Ulusoy in the corner, lines up the threes, short. The Keisling can't control, offensive rebound. Banvit. Penetration and kick. Ulusoy penetrates, long 2 is off. And that'll do it for the first quarter. A little bit chess match-like. Great start by Helios Suns. Gave them the early lead. They led 14-7. And they have been pointless for over 4 minutes at the end of that first period. low-scoring affair. No threes made by Banvit. 0 for 7. A team that prides itself on its field goal percentage. Everything else pretty even. Six turnovers for Helios. Is just killing them at the moment. Coach made the point during the timeout. They're unnecessary turnovers. It's not as if they're being caused by great defense at all. The really big story of that first quarter, though, is the injury to Jordan Theodore. Interesting to see if Theodore can get back onto the floor. It only looked like a sort of blow, but you never know with a blow to the head. Obviously, there's got to be a lot of caution around a possible concussion or injuries of that nature, so we're not going to take any risks. Interesting to see. So, the start of this second period, Curry comes off the high screen. Helios still out there. The three is gone. It's long. A decent rebound by Kulik. 1-on-2 on the glass. He was just bigger and stronger and everything else than everybody around him. A nice job on the glass. Chapel gets away with a little walk. Kulik penetrates baseline, is blocked. From the weak side, someone pushed the elevator to the top floor. And that's just throwing that one out the gym. Carl Casey. You're playing in my gym. 5 seconds on the possession. Wide open three. It's just knocked down. And you can't have that intensity to play before and allow a shooter of Ehrlich's quality that much time. Helios have just got to be more relentless here. They've got the component parts. They've just got to hang them together. Geisling pass is knocked away as Casey was looked for on the inside. Penetration knocked away, chance to run. We got a foul on the play. And Jordi Lelic is like looking at the official. Penetrate. Excuse me, the penetration's just got to be stronger. Just showed so much of the basketball. Jeremy Chappell. Ismail Lussoy needs a pass, finds one, and we'll get it back. Doing a nice job coming in on the injury to Jordan Theodore. 10 on the possession. Lussoy needs a pass, has to think about it, doesn't want to fire it up. Kulik on the inside, goes over the shoulder, right hand, doesn't get the drop. Chance to run here for Helios. Curry in transition, nowhere to go. Casey has it on the ball reversal, will hand it off. Curry, good movement this time. Raccoon penetrates, goes off the glass for two, gets the drop. Rimakun involved throughout that. Did a nice job reversing the ball. Hands off, rolls. Much better offense by Helios Suns. Goodloo outside, we'll move it on. Almost stolen, and that's going to be called offensive on Chappell. a pretty decent call by the official. Chapel had to push up to retain possession. Get another one of the young talent off of this Helios Suns bench. Ajaz Bratak. Casey, long twos, no good. Offensive rebound ends up with the youngster. Helios Bratak. Gets it off to Lelic. Lelic looks a little... Oh, again another sloppy turnover by Helios. Well, they have 9 turnovers, and I would say that only 2 of those have been forced by the defense. Ulusoy outside, comes off the screen, looks to find Kulig on the inside. Wanders a little bit with it, gets away with a walk, but turns it over off the defense. He's not expecting that because there's too much white shirt traffic around the basketball. The pass was really needed to be skipped. The defense had reacted to the big man cut. Bratek will move it on. Nicely. And Ledic will go to the free throw line. A lot of pointing going on the Banvit lineup. However good Jordan Theodore is in terms of his individual talent and his basketball production as an individual, they look a little bit leadership. There's no leadership at the moment for Banvit. A lot of pointing, no direction. Helios have to make the most of this situation. Jordi Ledic on the free throw line. Well, Lelic is a 72% free throw shooter, makes the last of the free throws. 1 point game, 6:55 to go in the half. Banvit, you got the impression they're just trying to manage this game at the moment. Helios have to be the aggressive team. They have to be trying to look to push, trying to really force the issue. Chapel comes off the screen, puts it on the floor, feet set for 3. And he's no good. Bratek will advance the basketball. One of the 18-year-olds on this roster. Staggered screen for Lelic. Moves it on, feet set. Shooting for 3 is off. Ball will belong to Banvit. So I have a timeout. And both teams really struggling to get any type of rhythm at the start of this second period. Banvit have taken a timeout. Let's take a listen.
Just discipline. If we lose 7 seconds, don't worry. We can play 5 up. Don't worry. Yeah? Let's go in offense. In offense, we play.
More aggressive on the ball handler. Without Theodore, that is a completely different situation. Play more aggressive. Okay. Offensively, continue with the 2 up, good quality screen, open pass, and after that continue once again with the pick and roll. And
Well, we're back after the Banvit timeout. Try to get an idea as much as we can about the status of Jordan Theodore. Chapel has it. Takes the ball screen, a little soft. Vidmar will hand off. Saw quick release out the screen is off, but Jasper Vidmar going to work to the middle, steps through, comes back to the right hand, bodies all over him, stays with the play and stays strong. Casey will hand off. Curry tries to take the ball screen. Blatek asks for another ball screen. Casey deep in the corner for three, rims one, a chance to run here for Banvit. Deep, gets it to Kulig in the block. Almost has it knocked away. Extra pass comes out of the post. Vidmar going to work, goes back to the right hand, it's fouled. They're going to call that unsportsmanlike. And a technical foul's been called, I think, on the Banvit bench. I think they're going to kick the advertising over, holding over. Well, there's the foul. Obviously, from behind, got to be an unsportsmanlike foul. Vidmar's not going to get uptight about it. He's just going to wander off and shoot the throws. The reaction from the Banvit bench, I think the advertising holding was kicked over, so I think the official administered the technical foul. There's no lineup. Here's the replay of the unsportsmanlike again. That's clearly an unsportsmanlike foul. And there's the technical foul call. So I think they're just trying to sort this advertising, the electronic banner out before we get back underway. In this part of the world, very knowledgeable crowd. Vidmar on the free throw line to shoot the unsportsmanlike foul. Jasper Vidmar won't want to see that one again. Goes 0 for 2 from the line. I mean, Vidmar is not one of those free throw shooters that's money in the bank, but he's over 60% in the Basketball Champions League. Now we shoot the technical foul for the damage to the advertising mechanisms. And Jordi Lelic will try and make this a 2-point game. She does. So Helios have possession of the basketball, down 2, 5:07 to go in the half with possession. Brandon Curry's gone the whole game so far. He's getting some help at the point. Just Bratak's looked okay since he's joined the action. Lelic weaves a little magic, turns it over though. And Murthan Mutlu will advance the basketball. Uso takes the ball screen. Very aggressive at the moment. Needs a pass. Chapel gets it inside. Vidmar baseline. Nowhere to go. Comes back, gets an angle. That's how to finish as a big man. Use the space you have, power up. And Casper Vidmar gets the 2. That's a holding foul on Damian Kulik. Curry gets it off the handoff. Gonna get the ball screen from Borchina. Doesn't need it. Fires up the three. Smooth. Just strokes it. Brandon Curry has 8. Closes it to a 1-point game. Dangerous game here Banvit are playing. Almost trying to manage the game. Be comfortable in the game. It's very difficult when you've got someone like Curry on the other end that can really score in a hurry. Oh, it's a great pass by Vidmar. Oh, Casey, flying tonight. Open that local airport. Cooling on the inside with a hook is fouled. Carl Casey gets the foul, but this is how to block a shot. Wow. Top of the square. It's got a little dark as Jeremy Chappell released it. In the shadow. And I think Brandon Curry's going to be called for the personal. Yes, he is. Second foul. Well, Vidmar gets a chance to get his free throw stats up to where you'd expect him to be. Makes the first. But only goes 1 for 2. Casey almost beats himself. He was so high. Must be a rarefied atmosphere up there. Casey has it outside the 3-point line. Will hand it off to Curry. Curry feet set for 3. Back to back from the 3-point line. Brandon Curry filling it up in a hurry. 11 points personal. 3 from 4 from beyond the arc. And Helios get back in front on the back of Curry's threes. Timeout Banvit. Home crowd loving it. And Helios with a lot of momentum going towards the half. Let's take a listen to the timeouts.
We have one small foul. Make a foul. Haydi bre. On offense, we go. Jeremy on ball. Mertan, inbounder. Jeremy on ball. Reed.
Side, attack that, be ready, they change defense, so play red, and play with they change defense on the pick and roll, with the court side, be ready for a short roll, kick pass on the side, cut from the corner, they will change defense on you for sure, okay, and man to man, second defense, zone.
Nice move coming out of the timeout by Coach Vulic. Up the floor with Helios. They have the 1-point lead. 3:25 to go in the half. And that is not the smartest foul you will ever see on a basketball court. Borchina must be 20 meters from the baseline. And he does that. Momentum of the 3 going into the timeout. And they lose all that because Vidmar goes straight to the free throw line. Nice, 1 for 2, gets his own rebound. And then just walks it to the hoop for 2. Letting a free throw shooter get his own rebound. No one attempted to box him out. Casey will hand it off to Curry. Hard show. Mark gets his hand in there, gets away with a little reach. Ulchina high, ball gets stuck though, backs it out. Curry has it, 5 on the possession. And Ishmael Usoy picks up the personal. In fact, I think he's just going to call him for a little bit of footwork. Curry gets the big screen for Ulchina. Casey lifts, doesn't get a look though. Baseline pass. Wide open for 3 is off. And Vidmar is just everywhere. Chapel in transition. Well, I was just about to say nice pass as Usoy make the back cut to the hoop, but Thomas Keisling gets the right foot to that one. 2:33 to go in the half. And Banvit have the 2-point lead. Lelish sits down. And Helios go even younger in the on the perimeter. Chapel moves it to the side. Nowhere to go. Finds in the corner. Good, wide open. Takes the 3. He's short. Great offensive work. Vidmar gets it again. Goes baseline. Looks to create some space. Nice kick. Chapel attacks it. Quick step. Travels. Nowhere to go. And Curry putting in a massive shift for the home team. Casey off Curry's back screen. Casey deep 2, no good. Chance to run here. Ulasai pushes, has numbers, but none of them wanting to run the floor. In the corner, Chapel for 3, got it. Great ball movement, quick reversal. Chapel's wide open on the far side. Gets his feet set and strokes it for his 7th point of the game. And now, Helios take the timeout. If you go back to the timeout that Banvit had to take, that's how really frustrating the Tomas Vulchina foul is.
Penetration. Vice is the defense. What do you think? To play offense, huh? No, so play defense. Yeah, everything is simple. Timo in, you are going out.
We must keep the spacing and pass the ball.
Well, Vulic is not a happy coach. Stop trying to hide that. But his team, after the last timeout, make the same point. Had the ascendancy, had momentum, they just knocked down the 3. And Vulchina's foul just took all the momentum out of the game. Now they're back where they were, scratching around, trying to find a way to get momentum. And Banvit, even though it's still very close, Banvit will feel like they're in control now going into the halftime break. And you get the impression they're going to really try and be very efficient as this as this half comes to an end. Well, no sign of Jordan Theodore at the moment. So there must be a little concern about the blow to the head. Curry trying to eat into the 5 points advantage. Curry gets it back. Keisling will come off the screen. They turn it down. China sets the screen. He slips. Inside, outside. Keisling for 3. Got it. That's so unselfish. great recognition. And they find the hot hand, and Kaizen goes to 8 personal and closes it to a 2-point game. Oh, quick hands. But Vidmar was almost a little too deep. Distance between passer and receiver too great. Curry has it. Volchina decides to throw the 3 up. Great work on the glass. That's a tremendous rebound by Vessel. Because he really did bow Bolchina. As smart as the 3 was before, the Bolchina 3 is not going to be written home about as a great decision. Orlek picks up the personal. Helios have a chance to tie it at 29. Well, Vessel hasn't shot a free throw until now in the Basketball Champions League. Bidlu has it off, a nice penetration and kick. Urlek shares it. I saw it in the lane. The long 3 is short. It's a great box out by Curry. You young players watching, you do not have to be a big-time athlete to rebound. Great box out by the guard. 15 seconds left in the half, and Helios will try and hold for the last shot of the game to tie it going in. Big play. Momentum shaping play. Curry backs it out. 4. Has to settle for the 3. Way off. Way off for Curry. And that'll do it for a first half. But why not be the highest scoring half of Basketball Champions League this season? Fascinating contest. Made all the more interesting by the unfortunate injury to Jordan Theodore. We hope it's just a bang to the head, but no chances being taken so far by Banvit. Try and get you an update before the second half. Here are the stats. 45 and 35 against 52 and 16. Banvit are really cold from the 3-point line. And they've only made 37%. I'll say that again, 37% of their 3 throws. This game could have been a very manageable margin if Banvit had just made some free throws. 5 turnovers for Banvit. Helios, having made 6 in the first quarter, calmed down a little bit to only end up with 9 turnovers on the half. Curry and Vidmar lead all scorers with 11 apiece. And Vidmar's on his way to a double-double. 11-6 for Vidmar at the half. Banvit have the 29-27 advantage. But did a nice job coming in off the bench when Jordan Theodore went down. Well, fans are going to go and get a drink. We're going to take a break. Leave us some highlights of what was a very, very tight first half. We will see you for the second half shortly back here at the Komunalina Arena here in Domsal in Slovenia. We'll see you for the second half shortly. Well, welcome back. You're inside the Kumulani Arena in Slovenia. Helios Suns trail Banvit 27-29. Low scoring, yes. Low on excitement, low on tension, absolutely not. Still no real confirmation of Jordan Theodore's status after he had to leave the game with a blow to the head during the second quarter. And in many ways, it's been an interesting opportunity for Coach Filipovsky just to see how his team reacts to without Jordan Theodore on the floor. Ismail Ulusoy has done a really nice job since he came in. Brandon Curry, well, literally played all but a minute and a half of the first half. $11 points on 3 from 5 and 1 for 1 from 2, 3 from 5 from 3. Banvit, it's an interesting dilemma for them. They're trying to manage the game. Now it's been made that much harder with the possible lack of Jordan Theodore for the rest of the game. They'll try not to, if there's any doubt, they won't risk him. That's the obvious statement to make. Let's take a listen to Coach Filipovsky.
Jim, Gasper, More. Hey, just run the sets, attack, and we need to move the ball. We need to.
In the bonus now, nobody is under pressure with free throws with personal foul. So be smart, use small fouls, no easy points. And finally, defensive rebounds, all 5 players. Good quality moves down. Defensively, let's go. Four side, pressure. Just to see if they continue with the red defense. Go back, create space.
So Helios, who led early, really did start really nicely, really brightly as well. Led 14-7 early in the game. And then since then, it's been a very tight affair. Biggest lead after that was a 5-point lead that Banvit enjoyed, but Brandon Curry quickly ate into that. Banvit, first possession of the second half then. They lead this by 2, trying to maintain their position at the top of this group. Vidmar goes up, misses the dunk. Inside, outside the offensive rebound. Now they go back to Vidmar. Great defensive effort by Bolchina. That's a better way to start, and everybody's on the floor. Real intensity at the start of the second half, and Bolchina comes up with a big deflection. Great effort against Vidmar, because Vidmar had bullied everybody and anybody that had guarded him from Helios in that first half. So statement play by Tomas Bolchina at the beginning of this third quarter. Standing up to Vidmar, trying not to be dominated. Helios now, important. Right from the off, they come down and get a good shot. Well, Ulusoy doing it all. Replacing a starting guard. Now he's wiping the floor. He will be seen after the game, kissing babies and selling hot dogs. Into the half court, Brandon Curry. Bolchina gives him the high screen. He rolls. Curry can't find him. Curry looks. Bolchina has it. Needs a strong move, not to have it taken away by Vidmar. Needs a pass, finds one. Zanovovic gets it away. And it just shows you what hard work does. Deflection, the ball will stay with Helios. Helios, the biggest employer in the town. This program has a real affinity with the community. It just needs the right momentum now to try and kickstart its Basketball Champions League season. It's been an uphill struggle for the Slovenian champions. Curry with a new 24. Nice pass. Reverse layup for two. Geisley, easy two, gets himself into double digits. Ties it at 29. By hook or by crook, they managed to tick it over. Vidmar. Nice pass. Ulusoy goes up, poor shot. Gets his own rebound, didn't hit the ring, it's got to go up. And that'll be a 24 violation, so a great start for Helios. That's 2 stops in succession. They've gone down and scored. Stops and scores is what the name of the game is. Brandon Curry trying to maintain and build on the momentum of this good start to the third period. Walchina again. It's off to Curry. Walchina slips inside, outside. Janovic goes up, right hand, layup for 2. Great decision. Strong decision by Vessel. Just took it strong. He could have settled for the jump shot. And Helios go up 31-29. Ulusoy comes off the screen. We've got a reaching foul as Mutaf tried to curl away off the screen. Vessel comes back and reaches. There you go. If he had stayed closed with his right hand out, he might have even stole it. That's a good decision by the youngster. Only 18 years old, Vessel. Fired up on the buzzer again. That's 3 straight offenses at the start of this second half, where Banvit have been poor. Extra pass, great cut, easy 2. And Helios open it up. Geisley, the shooter, gets another backdoor layup. Open it up with a 6-0 start to this second half. Jaff. Vidmar tries to bully Walchina again, gets deep, he's fouled. Walchina wasn't going to be bullied that time. Vidmar again, being such a handful. Well, they open the account. They really needed to tick it over. And Chappell is the man to do it. Geisley goes down low. Stanovic, long 2 is sweet. Just leant back on the jumper. And Simo Atakanovic had a real touch on that one. Mutlu in the lane, almost knocked away. Umar throws it over the ring. Curry comes down with it, numbers down the floor, 3 on 2, pass ahead. Geisley just blows the layup. Oh, Harry, if he could take that back, he would love to have another opportunity at it. Mutlu will get it into the half court. Tough 2 on a step back is good. Orelek coming to play at the start of the second half here. That's all you can do though. Make people make tough shots. Orelek with a step back 2. We've got 5:40 to go in the third, and we've got a game. Geisley outside the 3-point line, needs a pass, finds one. Atakanovic Tries to back his man into the block. No help. One-on-one. In the lane. Just behind the back to Vidmar. Who'd be a coach? Long three is gone, but it can't get it to drop. Offensive rebound and an easy two for Yel. Kamutaf jogs back with a little swagger after the two. Chino trying to space the floor now, has it in the block, needs a pass, has no pass option. Beautiful little bounce pass though. Beautiful bounce pass. Brandon Curry goes on to 13 personal. Helios back in front. Dangerous game Banvit are playing here. Jab, turnover, numbers down the floor, 3-on-1 break. Just do the smart thing. Atakanovic does. Timeout Banvit. Helios with a 39-35 advantage. Atakanovic adds another two to his total. Really, really nice start for the home team to this third quarter. Timeout Banvit. Let's take a listen to Coach Filipovski.
Play defense and fight. Two-pointer, rebounding, whatever you want.
Too many victims, guys. Don't help when bullies on the low block. Bolchina cannot.
Bolchina is pressure. Where is handwork? Where is handwork on Bolchina?
And there is the back door. This guy cut it and we switch it. I go to corner. Okay. Listen, but hey. When they continue on the spin down screen, we have to be tougher. Go together with your players. Push outside players, okay? Next offense, listen, goal, 5 down, put the ball down, race to the basket, curve, set screen, attack and kick the ball out on opposite, okay?
Well, for the first time tonight, a little bit of urgency from Simo Filipovski. Sasha Filipovski was, up until then, has been very measured, very controlled. A little bit of passion in that timeout. Doesn't like what he sees here. A little bit of full court pressure coming out of the timeout. Utlu has it now. Vidmar will try and screen. Brandon Curry goes underneath the screen. Foul line jump shot, sweet, nice use of the screen. Underneath the screen, Mutaf just knocks it down. Perfect from the 2-point range. Banvit close to within 2, 3:55 in the third to go. Kaisley, a nice game so far. Johnny Lelic really does need to bring his A game now. They really need his athleticism. Curry attacks it, goes with the left hand off the glass, doesn't get the drop. And that'll be a 24 violation. The great thing though you got to say about Helios in that, they didn't just settle for the jump shot. Curry tried to get to the ring, tried to force the issue, was the aggressor. That's exactly where they need to be. Tap will advance the basketball, fills a little double team. Nice look, easy two. Complete breakdown defensively. Keisling, a little drop of the shoulders. Tied at 39, we've got a new game. Remington can't control the pass. Vidmar sits down. Kulik steps in, he gets the inbound pass. Mutaf fills the double team. Kulik is the release. But it's taken half the shot clock away before Banvit can get going. Oh, great use of the screen. Mutaf really did Leave Lelic on the wrong side of the screen. 2:56 to go in the third. Tied at 39. Got to make him use the screen if you're going to set up that way. Stop and pop. Doesn't get the two. Defensive rebound. Curry has it. Chance to run for Helios. Mid-court foul. Mutlu takes one for the team. Curry. Mukon gives him a pass, moves it on. Lelic down the middle, needs a pass, finds one. Curry set for three, is short and a long way short. Token pressure up the floor again, just trying to take some time out of the offensive end. Give Banvit less time to run. That's just, again, every single time that Cam Mutaf uses the screen, good things are happening for Banvit. Orelek picks up his 9th point, but it's all about the use of the pick and roll by Mutaf. Curry gets to the foul line. Oh, they go high-low. We've got a holding foul down low. Better execution again by Helios. Mutlu picks up the personal. Remy Khan will get it off to Brandon Curry. Curry has a look at his options. Vessel. Remy Khan thinks about the shot. Got to go up. We've got a holding foul on the glass. Curry picks up foul number 3. Banvit get it into the half court. It looks like they've dealt with the run that Helios put out at the beginning of the third. Chappell with the long 2. Timeout for Helios. Chappell goes on to 11 personal on 4 from 6 from the floor. And Coach Vulic has seen enough, wants to talk it over. His team had a great start, but they have lost that intensity. Let's take a listen.
Just go switching, especially on Chappell. On the other side, when we need to set the good quality screens, spin down or pick and roll, there is no screen. They are tougher. Always go together with us. Fake move, fake dribble on opposite side. Set the good, strong screen, and after their attack.
And we establish 2-1-2 option, yeah? 2-1-2. Fast offense!
Important moments here for Helios Suns as they try after the timeout to just nip in the bud this little run that Banvit have put together. Banvit lead now 43-39, 1:20 to go in the third. Kyle Casey in the game. Without Vidmar, Casey could be a factor if he can get around the ring. Curry, look at Vessel, needs a pass. Mukan gets it. People digging at it. Great steal. Chappell comes up with it. Extra pass, wide open for three, is off. As Orek just can't knock down the open look. No, Chappell thought he had it, but the ball still belongs to Helios. Let's take a look. Yeah, the referee's exactly right again. Batek moves it on, Vessel outside. Trying to space the floor here. Remicon gives him a ball screen. He doesn't roll. He doesn't roll very hard. Casey attacks it, pulls up for two. He's short. And he comes all over the glass. And the foul is going to be called on Urlek. And Helios will get it back. Orlek sits, and Vidmar comes back. Vessel, feet set quickly for three, doesn't get it to drop. Defensive rebound is owned, I think is the only way to describe it, as Mutlu comes down with it. Reposition on the screen, Mutlu pulls up, doesn't get the drop, and the ball will belong to Helios. Mutav has really, they used the pick and roll really well, Banvit. Oh, what an interesting look. And they almost get it to go at the end of the third. The crowd loved it. Braddock just couldn't finish the play. Everyone's asleep except this man, Braddock. Pass was a little better, probably made it in time. End of the third then, Banvit. Well, they really did have to weather the storm. Helios Suns came out, went 6-0 at the start of the third. But in the end, Banvit restored their lead. Still only shooting 12% from the three-point line. Helios marginally better at 29. Banvit just holds sway on the boards with a 28-22 advantage. The number that's really going to jump out, or was jumping out earlier in the game, is turnovers. Helios had 6 at the end of the first quarter. They now have 13 on the rest of the game. So they really have taken so much better care of the basketball. And that's given them a real chance of getting the win here. Well, Jordan Theodore still out of the game. Doesn't look like he's going to take any further part this evening. Orlek's been good. Done a really, really nice job, the Lithuanian. Well, here we go, fourth quarter then. Helios with a 1-4 record, trying to jump to 2-4, get themselves back in contention for qualification. Banvit, on the other hand, trying to keep pace, or in fact set the pace in this group. They play before the other two teams who have the one loss in this group. Three is gone. McIsling, he just knocks it down, and again they've come out at the start of the period firing. Closes it to a 1-point game. Tries to answer, he does. Jeremy Chappell really has stepped up, 13 points on 5 from 7. He's an American compatriot sitting out at the moment. Remington outside, we'll move it on. Vessel gets inside, goes with a little runner, doesn't get the drop. Vidmar owns the glass. Chapel uses the ball screen. Lou is no good. Defensive rebound by Casey. Bratek pushes, numbers down the floor for Helios. Casey on the trowel, attacks it. Good dig at the basketball. Vessel tries to turn the corner. Nice find, finds Casey, goes inside to Remekun, has it knocked away. 3-point game. Helios trying to really tough one out here. Banvit will feel like they're in control. Gasper Vidmar. And Remekun is going to be charged with a personal. He's going to sit. Vidmar releases, he gives it the, gathers the out of bounds, and Bolchino again has had a really effective game, apart from at least two of those 4 fouls have just been absolutely crazy mental breakdowns. No reason to foul in that situation. Picks up his 4th foul. Vidmar again is the release. Lulu in the lane, turnover, great rotation by Bratek. He's got numbers, gives it up. Vessel deep in the corner for 3 is no good, and that's how it dominate on the boards. Damian Kulik just used his body first, boxed out, then got the basketball. Lulu takes the ball screen. Kulik for 3 is long. Well, unopposed. Rebound is short on the 3-point attempt. Bratek is fouled. And Lulu. Nice curl. Got a whistle. Chapel has the international language of palms up. Sideline possession, still a 3-point game. It's not pretty, but it's enthralling. Great hands by Vidmar. And I think Chapel's going to get called for a carry. It's that type of game. Both teams are just trying to find a way to win here. Or in Banvit's case, they're just refusing to lose. They're just doing enough. 7:06 to go in the game, 45-42. Brandon Curry gets it into the half court. Bratek. Bolchini just about hangs on. They go ball screen. I think we're going to get a foul as Vidmar acknowledges the foul. And Keisling takes a tumble, picks himself up off the floor. The boys are in with the wipes again. They've got a few looks on the TV tonight, the floor wipers, but a lot of people diving on the floor. It's been that type of game, a little sloppy at times, people getting hands on the basketball. the jump ball type incidents where people have been on the floor fighting for it. It's not been the prettiest game, but it's just how enthralling. Casey elevates for the jump shot, can't get it to drop, and Banvit will try and row the three-point margin. Volchina's going to foul, and this is where those two bad fouls are going to come back and really hurt him. The two pointless fouls is what the problem is, not the fifth foul. It's the fouls he's committed earlier that was just totally unnecessary. You can't put your hands around the waist and expect the official to ignore you. End-line possession for Jeremy Chappell. Banvit just trying to work one out here. Three is gone, is off. Defensive rebound is Corey Remican, who's in the game now as Volchina fouled out. Casey will hand it off. Curry just about handles it. Keisling gets to the elbow, stops and pops the two, and it's good. Keisling's had a really, really nice game. Really efficient. Sorry, it was Bratek. Showed a lot of confidence. 1 point game. Kulig is fouled on the turnaround. Foul called on the floor. Casey picks up foul number 2. 1 point game, 5:49 to go. Helios looking for what, even though they're at home, will be classed as an upset. Three is gone, he's way long. It's an effort on the glass. Curry somehow keeps it alive but can't come up with it. Jeremy Chappell has it. Takes the ball screen. Little hesitation, inside outside kick. Kulik down the middle is fouled as he tried to go up with the left hand. Again, you like the decision. Didn't settle for the jump shot. Really attacked off the closeout. (44-45), it's just intriguing. Can't all be Showtime basketball every single game. Banvit, who averaged 80 points a game in the Basketball Champions League, struggling at the moment to reach 55, but they are still in the ascendancy. They still have the 2-point lead with this free throw to come. Back to a 3-point margin, 47-44, Helios in possession. You're looking at this Helios lineup, who's going to get going? Who's going to make shots? Curry. Eisen gets the 2 away. Can't get it to drop. Thomas Keisling got his feet set. You'd have backed him to make it. Under 5 in the 4th quarter to go. Chappell goes down to Vidmar. Nice pass. Blocked. Vidmar comes up. Ball's knocked away. Great effort. 4 on the possession. Tough step back 2. Is no good, and that as Vlatek will push. Curry wants, and what Curry wants he normally gets. Takes the screen, attacks it, left hand off the glass. Vidmar gets a piece. Curry stays with it. Ramukan is fouled on the way up. Good things happen if you work hard. They're calling it on the floor. So it'll be an end-line possession. Let's take a look. Now we need to run it back a little further. Well, they've talked about it, and it's ended up being a free throw situation. Corey Remuken is long with the first. goes 0 for 2. Step back, ball knocked away, chance to run. Remington outside will look to pass. Attack moves it on. Guys think the three is gone. Oh, buries it. Tied at 47 apiece. Simo Atanakanovic knocks down the three. Timeout, Banvit. And we've been saying the whole game, this is a dangerous way to play for Banvit. If you let a team as Helios hang around, they've got players who can score in a hurry. Let's listen to Coach Filipovski.
Move the ball, guys. Move the ball. Be precise. Control number 7. Move the ball. Move the ball. He understands what is move the ball. When we play 5 down, where are you? You must be top on 5 down. For 10 low game. Why are you hiding?
Khan and Captain. When they put the ball on the side, player on the top, you get to be on the free throw line. Don't split the defense. Always cover the lane and in penetration control. We have to control penetration. Just one offense, one defense. If we defend, we make a stop. Continue with the same.
Well, after the Banvit timeout, this becomes a 3:55 shootout, 47 apiece. No Jordan Theodore to take control for Banvit. 1-2-2 zone for Helios out of the timeout. Cooley gets in the corner, traps, got nowhere to go. Does the smart thing, throws it off the leg of the defense. Nice change up by Coach Lulic. Just a different look. Oh, the breakdown out of bounds. Kulic with the 2. Wide open down the gut of his own. Someone forgot their responsibility. Here's Curry, got to do it all again. Vidmar with a hard show. Nice look, Remington on the inside. Extra pass, one more to Curry. Thing for 3 is long. You've just got to credit Banvit's defense. They tried to penetrate, they tried to get the extra pass to free it up, and they got a hand on everything. Guys think ended up taking a tough shot, almost a steal by Curry. He's going to get charged with a personal. So Banvit will shoot 2, 2:59 to go. Curry picks up foul number 4. Muta on the free throw line. Makes the first. Mutaf shooting 75% from the free throw line, Basketball Champions League this season. He's around that across the Turkish league as well. So solid from the free throw line is how I'd describe it. Bringing a 2-possession game, which he does. Well, they take the timeout. Strange one. Helios Suns timeout. They're 4 down, 2:55 to go. Let's take a listen.
Listen. Defense man to man. leave the pass on Vidmar and make a foul on him. Okay? Leave the pass on him and make a foul. Offensively, we call motion special. You got me? So, in the lane, on the opposite side of the ball, start with the dribble, Simo, pick and pop.
Let's go. 4 games. Dribble. Wash, duck in, nothing. Damian, second wave, low post. Read. Ajde. Very good.
Here we go then, 2:59 to go. Helios looking for their second win in the Basketball Champions League, trail by 4. And then Curry. Kaisi will get it back to him. Curry turns down the screen. Now he's got to back out. 8 on the possession. Will hand it off. Skanovic tries to check the banks and they're not open. No late night opening. Here it comes out. Tap. Got to make a pass, nowhere to go. Finally gets through it. Vidmar is knocked away. Vidmar crosses over, inside, outside, kicks it wide open, is off for the 3. Kulig with a big rebound. Mutap turns down the Kulig screen, gets in the lane, tries to wrap it around, does, and Vidmar throws it down. And Helios take the time out.
Once again, you got the Simo wide open after pick and roll. You have to take that shot. Too close, hey. You were too close to this player. You delayed shot. You didn't give the pass. That's the problem. Let's repeat. Everything is the same. Hey, if there is no pass on the shoulder, continue once again with pick and roll. Fine.
Now 3-pointer. On offense, we play. We play 4. Just go, Damian. Max. Jeremy here. Dribble. Gasper up.
Got the dunk on that play, but the impact of Kulig in the last couple of minutes has been absolutely vital. Offensive rebounds, did a nice job on the glass. And they've just come up with play after play in the last 3 possessions. They've opened out the 6-point lead in a very low-scoring game. Crucial that Helios tick it over on this possession. Here's Curry. Not really sure where they're going to go though. Great rotation by Vidmar. He travels. It's all about Vidmar defense. Yeah, he's the change of pivot foot. 1:48 to go. Stops and scores for Helios. Vidmar. Kulig gets it down low. Tries to get deep, gets in deep. He's fouled on the floor. He'll go to the free throw line. Vidmar's numbers, just to emphasize the point we're trying to make here. 13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 offensive there. 5 from 7 from the field. His free throw numbers are horrible, 3 from 8, but everything else is just solid. And that's all he's needed to be solid tonight, just to anchor this Banvit performance. Unbeaten in the Turkish league, only one loss away on the road in Thessaloniki against Aris. This Banvit team is for real. Kulig makes the second. Must score possession for Helios. Atikanovic penetrates. Extra pass, Curry open for three. Got it! Breathes life back into Helios with 1:17 to go in the fourth. 5-point game. It's all about a stop. Great find. That's just a great find. Mutlu gets the two, but Mutaf just found him in open play. And McCann with a long two is no good. And that one decision has just taken the whole energy out the arena. Now Remilton has to foul, and Banvit will go to the free throw line to make this a there's the foul. The play before though, Mutaf with just great vision against the trap. Tremendous find. Mutlu gets the easy two. But that could have been so different. But poor rotation accepted by Helios. But Filibowski just not happy. Overall, he's just not very happy with the whole situation. Yeah, man, looks like they're trying to hold on for the win here. Three-pointers away is good. Curry tries to haul his team back in off his own back here. 5-point game, full court pressure. Kulik moves it on. Got to rotate. Plenty of time left in the game. Get a stop. They have a real shot at this. Jap goes upstairs. Oh! If you are gonna put the dagger to the heart, do it with the alley-oop and a dunk. Vidmar throws it down. Banvit on the road in Slovenia are going to go 5-1. Are going to put all the pressure on Monaco, all the pressure on Aris to keep pace with them at the top of the group. Helios have put up a great performance, but Banvit, unbeaten in Turkey, are now 5-1 in their Basketball Champions League group. It wasn't pretty. It was very little. It wasn't up and down, fast break basketball, but it was intense. It was tough. It was tight. And Banvit just found a way to win. 60-53. They get the win here in Slovenia. Helios Suns dropped to 1-5. They are in a hole in terms of qualification. But Banvit will be at least joint top of the group at the end of game day 6. 42 and 37%. Banvit shoot 9% from the three-point line and still manage somehow to get the win. They get the win on the back of 40 rebounds to 27. 17 offensive boards. Gasper Vidmar has a double-double, 10 rebounds to go with his 15 points. Tremendous performance by the Slovenian back here at home for him. 15 and 10 for Vidmar. Curry tried all he could to carry the scoring load for Helios. 19 points personal to him. Chappell did a really nice job backing up Vidmar. And in the absence of Jordan Theodore, Banvit eked out the 7-point win. Kulig was important, really did a nice job. So the Slovenian comes back to Slovenia and undoes the Slovenian champions. Certain irony in that. Brandon Curry enhanced his reputation again. Nice game for him, 19 points personal. But that was a tremendously tough, hard-nosed, hard-fought win for Banvit. At the start of the second half, Helios really got themselves going. Actually took a 6-point lead at one point. But Jeremy Chappell, in the absence of Jordan Theodore, took a lot of leadership. Really did. He's a scorer, yes, but he stepped up in terms of responsibility. He would get a lot of support by Jereminas Orelek. There were moments in this second half where Helios thought they had a chance, but you've got to just credit, in particular, Can Mutaf. The vision, his distribution of the basketball was out of the top drawer. Lots of opportunities for Mutaf to have either forced the issue or just even turned it over, but just found the open man, especially against the trap. Tomas Keisling also did a really nice job for the home team. 15 points personal for Keisling, 3 assists to go along with the 15 points. And the Czech Republic shooting guard really contributed to a good performance by Helios. Their youngsters got in. Matic Vessel in particular did a really, really effective job. But Kasper Vidmar back on home soil in Slovenia was just what he is. He's a big man. He plays like a big five. He rebounds like a big five. Finishes around the ring like a big five. And it'd be all the sweeter for him coming home to Slovenia with his club team and getting the win. Well, the alley-oop at the end of the game just underlined it. And Mutaf again, a lot of vision. He sees the space, just throws it into the space for Vidmar, who elevates. That's a great win for Banvit. From Slovenia, it's good night.